In today's video, we're gonna be repairing a bit aged and tired Eastman Outdoors Big Kahuna XL burner. Welcome to Bud Nixon channel. Channels about anything, everything DIY, building, overlanding, off-roading, snow cutting, snow wheeling, camping, outdoor stuff, whatever. Anyways, if you came to this video due to the title, then obviously you will find some information that you might be looking for. If you're a regular subscriber, appreciate you checking in, and hopefully this video helps you out because I think it's time that I make it. Well, the thing is, it's been broken, rusting, I should say. So I'm gonna put a link below to the Eastman Outdoors description. Look in the description. I'm gonna put a link below there for the burner. That thing pushes out, guys, don't hold me to the numbers, but I think something around 65,000 British thermal units. I think that's what they're called, BTUs. So it's like 60,000 BTU burner. They do not, this is what I just recently found out, they do not recommend you to run a wok larger than an 18-inch. So basically a Tembotas scuttle. And if you're not familiar with what that is, also you can look probably in the link below to Amazon. I'll put the link there too. Keep in mind those are affiliate links, so every time you purchase something through Amazon through those links, you'll help me out a little bit to help me create more videos like this. So anyways, so 18-inch, and they do not want you to do anything like a turkey on there. Legs apparently are meant to support only something around the 38 quart pot. So with all that said, so that's, so let's say that's roughly 40 kilos. So everything and anything else just safely says what, 75 pounds. So to make this video quick, short, easy to go, this guy was purchased back in 2019 before COVID times. You can see all the rusting happening, and you know, do I take care of it? I do my best. But under normal circumstances, things, you know, cannot be weathered or cannot be secured or put away in timely manner or whatever. So anyways, you can see these three areas, and I did rip them out because they were loose. And partially keep in mind that I've already been working on this, and I figured, hey, why not make a video out of this, because this might be helpful for somebody. So if you own one already, or if you're going to buy one, keep in mind all these things. But if you're already an owner, I'll tell you what I've done so far. So again, Eastman, I right off the bat, I welded these up because these are pretty flimsy, and honestly I would love to have seen them do a better job as far as, you know, high heat paint, and probably a thinner wall material here, because I'm guessing they're stamping this, and you know, obviously it's probably China, most likely it is. What I also did is I trimmed mine because these come in fairly longer than necessary, and I don't believe I'm the only one who have done this already to this guy, but you are able to put things down better. In any case, so welded that up. I've taken this apart once before already, cleaned it out, but over the time, these two screws in here, they just rust in, settle in. And unless you're going to be doing, you know, annual maintenance, if you want to put it that way, almost, on this guy, then you're not going to really achieve any long-lasting results. Now, considering that these things used to sell for like $60, $70, latest price that I checked on Amazon as of today, which is like October, Columbus Day. Anyways, happy Columbus Day, by the way. Today's price on Amazon was like $110, and I've seen them as high as like $200 sometimes. And I'm not sure if it's a supply and demand issue or what's the deal. But hey, let's get back to the topic. So, to prevent all that happening, now do consider the fact that I do have a CNC machine and I'm able to do this. But with all said and done, 6.5-inch 063 aluminum disc like this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put one from inside, and we're gonna put another one from the outside, retaining all the positioning of all the openings, right? Make a sandwich. Aluminum does not rust. I don't think we'll have much of a problem reliability wise. This probably will outlast the whole all the rest of the thing. And I'm putting some new stainless hardware, and instead of some like this, which is just terrible and almost impossible to remove at times, we're gonna go with something like this, so it'll be easier to take off if needed, if I need to mod this thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love this thing. When I throw my 24-inch Discada on here, I can cook for a party of 10 fairly easy with that thing. Again, I am probably overloading it, and like I said, this is just recently I found out, because there was no, I did not see that usually or before in posts anywhere, but now that I have seen it, kind of makes sense, and I am not a commercial cook, obviously, or chef, whatever, but I do cook a lot, and this thing gets used probably more than average for an average user. So let's get this thing put together. I'm gonna throw the camera on a tripod, and let's see if we can assemble this while we are on the camera. We got some stand. All right, so let's get this guy in here. Here. We got our openings. Time to remove these glasses. So we got one here lined up. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up this openings a little bit bigger. So stay tuned. So these are 3.5 inches apart in my case. This is a 2-inch opening, and the whole thing is 6.5 inches in diameter. So 6.5, 2, and then 3.5. And this is a even triangle, 60 degree each way. So with that said, let's give this a try again. Up. Might get a little tricky, so let's all, including myself, be a little patient. Everybody will get to enjoy a little bit of compressing. Last one's got to be the most stubborn. All right. Let's see. Okay, open these up. So I opened up only to a 1/4 inch. These openings for the bolts. It almost seems like they get too tight, and we might have to open them a little more. So let's not overcomplicate things. I'm gonna pop this guy. One more size. And that's what we're gonna do on the last one only. So you don't want to open up the one that's gonna go on top, simply because, well, obviously just consider your hardware. I mean, if you open up much more than that, then your hardware might fall through, so you might need a bigger washer or something, right? In my case, I'm just trying to give everything nice and snug. Let's try this again. Come on. So it'd be nice if Eastman did this a little bit, I don't know, higher quality, better quality. I mean, it's not a cheap burner by any chance, or by any means. So there we go, we got it nice and tight. And I like to hand tighten all this stuff. I mean, yeah, you can use power tool, but be careful. This thing will strip very easy. And having a stainless steel hardware in here, you just don't know how it will turn out. And we'll just get it nice and snug. Nothing too crazy. And look at that, voila. Isn't that pretty? That should work good now. Everything is nice and solid. You know, burner ain't gonna go nowhere. Aluminum will prevent more rusting. Yes, those specialists will tell you that, I'm sure somebody gonna comment that aluminum and steel do not like each other, and I am well aware of that. This is not a space program. So I'm just gonna discard these guys. Now when you buy this kit, you're gonna find that obviously the legs go like this, and there's usually a holder here with two knobs. You can put your legs like this, and the third one goes like this, I believe, right? Yes, it makes it nice and compact, don't get me wrong. That is something that I've used before. It got busted out a little bit, but in my case now I find it easier to just simply fold my legs in this manner and set the legs somewhere where I like them. While this thing isn't traveling, you can put it in a little plastic case or something, or I just throw it inside a treasure, but make sure it's got something around the sprung so you're not, you know, puncturing things. So again, do as you see, right? This thing's now done right. You gotta put the hose back on. That's another thing that over the time we found problematic, where the original one came, it wasn't braided like this, and one of the times that we were using it, I won't say who it was, but she didn't do it the right way, where she laid the hose inside and started it up. But in any case, put this guy back in here and we're back in business. Obviously there's a reason why this thing is called Kahuna. This bad boy burns like there's no tomorrow. You can control the fire here with little air inlets, right? And then we can, so this is my Bud Nixon homemade, excuse me, homemade 24-inch disc. And this is how you see the flaming is obviously a lot better, because this is now short. So it's not just resting on these prongs, 6 of them, but it's actually resting on the whole thing. So we're about to make some pirashki, a little Russian, I don't even know what they call them. Something out of bakery, fried bread with some fried cabbage in it. So, all right, turn this off. So, thanks for tuning in for another video. And if you have any questions, always feel free to comment below. Videos come out randomly whenever I have an opportunity to make one. Sometimes there's like 1 or 2 a week. Sometimes there's none for a couple of months. So don't forget to share, like, subscribe. And I guess we'll see you on the next one. Take care.